Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Mevoda here, and welcome back to another episode of Mev's World. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing well. We are over here at the witch farm, because I just wanted to show you guys that I finished it. I think it came out pretty good. It's not too bad. It's got some cool, shape and color to it. Yeah, but we just needed to finish out the roof, which I did. Everything is working fantastically over here. The only other thing we'll have to do is eventually when we have all the iron farms hooked up, we'll need to make a little collection area right here with some chests for that. But I just wanted to start out over here just to show you guys what I had done. I've actually made, I don't know if I showed this, a little bit of a nether wart farm here, and that is for a very particular reason, which we'll get into in a second. First, I'm just gonna sleep the night away. There we go. Excellent. Cool. So today's plan, I think we are going to go back near the main base, and we are going to build a nether hub, or at least start one. It's probably going to be a pretty big project, so I doubt I'll be able to get it all done in today's episode, but we're going to at least try. Let's, I guess, head back over in... Actually, we got to get over on this little path. Let's head back over in that direction, and I'll show you guys what I've done to sort of get set up for the building. Okay, here we are back in the nether hub location. This is the portal that leads right to my main base. I have made the portals a little bit bigger, and I've made 4 of them now. So we just extended this. This is going to be sort of the center of our nether hub. And I have marked out 35 blocks in each direction using this line of cobble here. So I think I'm going to go for a room that's sort of circular, maybe a little flattened on the sides. But the first thing we're going to have to do is clear out this whole area, which is a lot of netherrack to clear. I've got some of my supplies already set up here, but we are definitely going to need some more. I've got these furnaces just for cooking all this netherrack, and I've got a nether wart farm here because while we're clearing this out, I might as well be growing nether wart. I'm going to need lots of it for the red nether brick, this stuff right here. So, I guess I'm gonna just empty out my pockets a little bit here. And I guess I'm gonna start clearing out here. It's gonna take me a while, but for you guys, we'll be back in just a sec. Okay, back for a little bit of an update. This is how much we've gotten dug out so far. And it is a lot. My picks aren't looking great, so I think I'm gonna take a little break to probably try to repair them a little bit. But as you can see, we are getting tons of netherrack. I'm trying to cook it up as quickly as possible. I got it cooking here, and I got it cooking at the base. Yeah, we're starting to get a good amount of blocks here, so that will be good for building. Also, I just wanted to show you one other thing I did since the last video, and I've started to work on this bridge a little bit. The outside still needs work. I was experimenting with just a little bit of stuff there, but still needs work. But the inside, this is what it looks like. We got lanterns all along. I don't know if I like it or not. It might be too symmetrical. I'm not sure. I also replaced... I was going to try to do like a 1-level house here, but it would have been just too short and dome-ish, so I'm going to do one similar to this. So I've been replacing the walls with this like stone brick. Still got to do that wall. And going to work on our kind of second house there. But I just wanted to give a little bit of an update as to where we're at. We're digging out like crazy. This is taking a lot, and I'm going to have to repair my tools. I've also greatly expanded this nether wart farm. It is much bigger than the last time you guys saw it, just because we're using a lot for this red nether brick. Anyway, I'm gonna AFK fish farm, I guess, because right now that is my only source of experience. Pretty soon we gotta we have a skeleton farm or a skeleton spawner directly under this block, not right, but straight down a couple of blocks. And yeah, gotta make a farm from that, because I think that'll be a little better for like XP and stuff. Anyway, I am gonna get to it, repair my tools, and keep digging. Okay, we are back, and that took some time. It's actually a couple days, maybe 4 or 5 days since the last clip you guys saw. Because this is taking a lot. We're actually not even finished. I still got this corner over here to kind of dig out, but that's fine. And we still have a ton of roof to dig out. But yeah, as I said, that's fine. We have enough to at least start laying things out here. And that turned out to be a much bigger project than I thought it would be. And on top of that, I kind of learned some things about 1.15 Minecraft since the last time. One of them being, this went away like a while ago, but they brought it back and it's actually like apparently on purpose. Nether portals can now link to Nether portals that are on the roof of the Nether hub, or of the Nether, so up on the bedrock. And there's definitely ways of getting up there. So we actually probably could have done this a whole lot easier. Just linked our portal up onto the roof of the Nether hub and then built the Nether hub up there. We wouldn't have had to clear out anything. Zombie pigmen don't spawn up there, neither do ghast, but either way, not a huge deal. Because the more I thought about it, the more I actually do want my Nether hub to be down in the actual Nether and not up on the roof. We're going to do some stuff up on the roof of the Nether, but I kind of want to leave that for what it is. We might fight some withers and stuff up there. So in the end, I'm kind of glad that I still dug this out and we're doing this here. Now, since I've been digging this out, I have pretty much been non-stop cooking netherrack. As you see, we have that, and that as far as nether bricks and red nether bricks. But I still have tons of netherrack. Now we're starting to kind of get through it, but yeah, we still got a lot. But we have, we'll use all that. That's no problem. Oh, hey, buddy. This is another thing. These big, huge, flat spaces here are great for spawning ghasts. So I have been killing a lot of ghasts and actually, didn't get one that time. Actually been getting a lot of ghast tears. So, now what are we gonna do? We are going to start to kind of lay this place out. And now that I've dug this whole thing out, I gotta admit, it might be a little bit too big. We'll see as we start to do this, how it kind of goes here. But let's start with actually a couple stacks of this. Dump some of our other stuff here. Here, I have some lily pads. And we'll take a couple more stacks. And we're gonna go out to the end here. So this is 35 blocks away. Maybe we should cut it down a little bit. So 35, so like 1, 2, 3, 4. If we did that, that'll be 31 blocks. Maybe we'll go to like 27 or something like that. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I got that right? We'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Cool. 27 away from these stairs. So, maybe we'll start off by going, that's 3, so maybe 9 long? How would that be? Actually, we might want to go out 2 more on each side, like 13 long. Just because of the size of this place. Then we're going to bring it forward 1 block. We're basically going to try to make a big sort of circle around the portal. Maybe it'll be like a circle with sort of flattened ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll do the same thing here. And then instead of just trying to build up this whole side, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to actually jump to another side and do the same thing because I want to just kind of see how these sort of come together a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is why I don't do a lot of building on camera. I'm always like double checking, counting, and it takes me forever. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did we do 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I thought so. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Now, okay, this could work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5 again. That might be cutting a little close. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this isn't coming together evenly, which means something is off. Oh, I see what I did wrong. This side actually is 13. So we got to make this one 13 and move everything over by 1. This all makes perfect sense now. All right, so I think with the way that this is, let's actually start to frame out where some doorways will be. So we don't want the tunnels to be any larger than 3 wide, because then the tunnels, if they were 5 wide, they could potentially spawn ghasts in them. So let's frame out some doorways here. Okay, yeah, so we'll put 1 there. Maybe I should eat a little food. We'll put 1 here, and then 1 there, so there'll be 3 on each side. And I think with the way this comes together, we'll actually be able to put a corner as well. So 3 on each side. That'll put 16 tunnels in this whole thing. So let me frame out a couple of these, or actually all of them, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, we are back, and we got the frames for the doorways all in place, looking pretty good. But I have realized I am already to the point where I'm gonna have to dig out more. Like, this is gonna have to go pretty high eventually. This is gonna be a pretty big build. I might even, just because with the wideness of the room, this is one of the reasons why I made it a little smaller anyway. It has to go a certain height for the room to not look like squished down and sort of claustrophobic. You know, a room of this size needs a pretty big ceiling, so we're gonna have to go up like a lot of blocks here. And I do plan on getting some of this done before the end of today's episode, but first I think I want to show you guys one of the other plans. One of the things I'm gonna have to do here is cover this in like half slabs, and we'll get like a nice pattern and stuff. And I've gotten a good amount of half slabs, the smooth stone slabs, and I got them from the witch farm. I had started to lay some slabs down over there, but I actually started removing them because we have a new plan now. And let's hop over to the witch farm, and I'll just show you guys what I mean real quick. So if we stand up above my witch farm here, you will see I've actually started to make a bit of a border around the place, making a perimeter that is roughly 300 by 300. It's about 150 blocks away from the farm. That way, that way, that way, and that way. 150 blocks in each direction. Hey, slimes. I might actually kill those. But what I usually do with a witch farm is I will cover this whole area in half slabs, maybe do some kind of pretty design or something like that, and then try my best to light up all of the caves in this area. And that makes this farm way more efficient. But what is better than lighting up all the caves in the area? What if there were no caves at all? I've seen some other people do witch farm perimeters this way, and it's something I've never tried, and it looks like something really fun. We are instead going to get rid of all of these blocks all the way down to bedrock, and then just have an unspawnable floor down there at the low levels, which will make everything in here impossible to spawn in and make this farm way more efficient. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, we are going to make some Minecraft-like redstone flying machines with TNT dupers attached to them. So we're pretty much going to make a redstone machine that's going to get rid of all these blocks. Now, before we do that, you can see I've actually kind of already started. We need to fill in all the water here, because if TNT just falls down into water, it won't break any blocks. It'll just, you know, water kind of neutralizes it a little bit. So we can't have any of this water here. I know there's like redstone machines that'll clear out water and stuff, but I'm already doing redstone way beyond my normal capacity, so don't want to really do any of that. Instead, I've just been going to the desert near my base, collecting an inventory full of sand, coming over here, filling it in, doing that every little once in a while, just to sort of break up the monotony of digging out the nether hub. So we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to fill in everything with either gravel or sand or even dirt. It could be any sort of solid blocks. We just use gravel and sand because it kind of falls in and fills in everything easy. And there's a couple of things that we're gonna need. Now, if we go back to my base real quick, you will see in these chests right by my portal here that I have started to collect some materials. Now, this is specifically all for this project that I'm talking about. We don't really have everything we need yet. We're going to need a whole bunch of more sticky pistons. I'm definitely going to need a whole bunch of more repeaters, but that's not that big of a deal. I'm going to need a good amount of observers. The only thing I'm missing for that right now is cobble. We have to actually go farm cobble. That's just some regular blocks, and that's just some black wool. That's actually also for the project, but that'll be way later on. So the main two things that I'm missing is I still have to craft a whole bunch of stuff. But aside from that, we are going to need a dead fan coral. There's different types of corals that you can find out in those like coral reefs. And either way, it doesn't matter. It just needs to be fan coral. And it needs to be dead. So we need to go out and find ourselves a coral reef and get some of that fan coral. That's probably going to be the easiest part. But the other thing we're really going to need is slime. And if you notice over here, I believe, yeah, I have 4 wooden blocks in a square. This 4th one's down over there. And in that square, those outline a chunk. So starting here, going to here, and so on. This outlines one chunk, and it is a slime chunk as far as I know. And we're going to build a slime farm here. In fact, I think we're going to do that today because the sooner I get this, I'm going to need so much slime. It is ridiculous. So the sooner I get this going, the better. Because, you know, then when we're over here repairing our tools or AFK fish farming and stuff, we're also, you know, generating slime. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is we're going to need some sand and stuff to sort of fill this in. I'm going to have to dig all the way down almost to bedrock in this chunk. We're going to have to dig this chunk out completely. So, yeah, let me get some sand and stuff and we'll do that quick. Now, if you're wondering how I found this slime chunk, it's actually pretty easy. If you just take your seed, which is just, you know, type in the chat box /seed, you can get your seed. There are websites where it's pretty easy to, you just plug your seed in and it'll tell you where slime chunks are. There was another spot I found that wasn't that far away, but it actually had 5 slime chunks all together in a plus sign. And that would have been cool, but that would have taken so long to make. And I really just want to get slime up and running as quick as possible. If we make this slime farm near our base where we're at often, hopefully it should produce the slime I need. And as you can see, actually, this is not too bad. Most of the sand we need to fill in here to get rid of the water is right in this hillside that we got to dig out anyway, so don't really have to go far for extra sand. But anyway, I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do here, because in between these blocks, so like starting right here up until the one that's diagonally in from there, that is 16 blocks long and 16 blocks in that direction. That is the slime chunk. But we're going to need some extra space. Like the spawning platforms are actually going to be 18 by 16. And then we're going to need like a couple of block space to put a magma floor, which will kill the slimes. And we need some space to put the iron golems, which you kind of line the walls with. And those attract the slimes off of the ledge to their doom. So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe... See, the thing about this is, in the end, it'd be cool to kind of build like a little glass floor over this thing in a building. And I like to keep it odd numbers, but the chunk is even numbers, just 16 by 16. So we might have to like extend it 1 block on either end just to make it an odd number, just to make the building upstairs a little bit easier. I think that's what we're going to do. So maybe we'll go with like a 21 by 21, something like that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill all this in with sand. I'm going to build a stone brick wall around it. And we're going to dig out all the sand so all the water's gone. So, and then just kind of dig straight down and continue to make our walls stone brick. Yeah, so let's do that, and yeah, I'll be right back again, like I said, in just a sec. You know, when I started recording this video, I had zero intentions of making a slime farm, but here we are, digging out a gigantic hole at my base. So here's how we got here. Basically, as I was, you know, digging out the nether for the nether hub, I came up with the idea, or I was watching some videos and stuff and thought it would be a cool idea to dig out the entire witch perimeter, or not dig out, use TNT to blast it out all the way down to bedrock and then like do a cool design in there and all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. And figured out what I would need to do that, and the two main things I was missing was, as I said, the coral. Like, we need some coral, but that's easy. We just need to go find a coral reef. That's just going to take some exploring. But the other big thing was slime. I was going to need so much slime. And as I was digging out the nether hub and thinking about this, you know, I was also having to go back to the base and use the AFK fishing farm to kind of repair my tools, you know, with mending and stuff. And that was taking forever. And I'm like, well, while I'm here, just at my base, repairing tools and stuff, and even when I'm just like, you know, building or doing whatever, I could have a slime farm that's just constantly running. And I could be collecting slime at this point and, you know, sort of multitasking. Because we are literally going to need so much slime. Like, I don't care how much slime this farm produces here. We're going to need all of it. Also, you will see I now have 2 of each tool. That is another thing I wound up doing just to make this a little bit easier. From all the AFK fish farming, I had plenty of mending books, so they all have mending on them. I have 2 fortune picks, fortune pick alpha and fortune pick beta. And then Silk Touch Pick Alpha and then Silk Touch Pick Beta. I also have 2 shovels, Silk Touch, and I still only have 1 axe. But all the digging tools I have 2 of now. And I did that to make this a little bit easier. Another thing I did to make it a little bit easier, actually, let me go show you guys quick. Okay, there we go. So if we just come right over in this direction, right past the nether portal, there's a block here and a stair. And from what I showed you guys already in an earlier video, some of you guys might already know what this is. I built a skeleton farm because the AFK fishing farm, as wonderful as it is, like, we have food forever. And I have mending on everything. All my tools, all my armor and weapons. The only thing I don't have it on is my sword. But that's next. I actually have 2 more mending books back up in a chest. But as great as that farm is, it was terrible and really slow for repairing my tools. Like, as a lot of you know, you just put your tool in your sort of left hand here, and if you get XP, you can repair it with the mending, but it was taking forever with the AFK fish farm. So I built this. It literally took me 15 minutes to build this. After digging out the nether, and now after starting to dig out the slime farm, this was like an easy break. It was nothing compared to all that digging. I'll show it to you guys real quick in a second. Do I have enough torches to? I should. Yeah, so basically you just let them build up here and repair our tools. As you can see, I've been doing it a lot because I've been having to repair my tools a lot. We have a lot of arrows already. I've been actually like combining bows and stuff. And I've also just been any gold or chain or iron armor that they've been dropping, I've been throwing in here. And as a lot of you guys know, a piece of coal can smelt 8 items. So I wait until there's 8 of either one, and then we put it in this little thing over here. And all these materials right here, oh, actually we got another piece. Like all this gold and iron has come just from using this farm. So that's an extra added little bonus. Look, we got enough gold for a golden apple. That's exciting. So basically the way this thing works, if I come around here, hello Ravine, how you doing? The spawner is in here. Let's just do this quick. We'll actually kind of take the journey that these guys take. Do this real quick so they stop spawning for a second. I think that's good enough for them to stop spawning. Just let these guys kill each other quick. Oh, he already went up there. Let's actually go kill them quick so I don't land, because we're actually gonna go the route that they go, but I don't want to land in a 1-block space with a bunch of skeletons. That would not be fun. Even though they're all one hit, even with my hand, they're a 1-hit kill. I've just been using my sword because I can get sort of that multi-hit effect. Oh, stupid ladder. All right. So now that they're all dead and not respawning, what's up, creeper? How you doing? Let's see if we can get him. Yeah. Nailed him. Alright. So if we come up in here, basically the skeletons spawn in here. They come down in this direction. And, oh, somebody showed me. This is another water stream that'll take you all the way up. I actually could have used this for my water elevator. Somebody mentioned this in the comments. That if you wanna, you don't have to place one bucket all the way up to make it a source blocks. You first just put down a little bit of regular sand here instead of soul sand, and if you plant kelp all the way up, that'll actually turn everything into water source blocks, which is way easier. So basically, you just place a piece of sand instead, put kelp all the way up. Break the kelp and then replace the soul sand and you're good to go in business. So then that takes us all the way up here, or the skeletons, and there's a little water thing right here. Heard my feather falling on, right? Yeah, I do. And they fall to this spot where they are a 1-hit kill. So that is my farm. Really simple, but it's been way faster at repairing my tools. So, yeah, I think I am going to get back to digging. I don't know why I do this to myself. I've been doing so much digging in this episode. So much digging. Like, we dug out that whole nether area, and now we're digging this giant hole, but as I said, it's going to be worth it. I want to get the slime farm up and running as soon as possible. The quicker we are generating slime, the better. Wouldn't it be funny if, well... Oh, hey. That was my other way down. Okay, we're gonna close that up. Would it be funny if I messed up where the slime chunk was, and this hole that I'm digging out right now isn't even a slime chunk? I think it is, though. I think we'll be fine. But, yeah, I'm going to keep on digging, and I will be back. So this is embarrassing. Hey, guys, guess what? This is a big, useless hole. It turns out okay, so I've been digging a while. We are literally almost down to level 5. You can actually even see bedrock in some locations. I'm almost done, and I have noticed that in my entire time digging this place out, I have not noticed one single slime spawn. So that made me kind of curious, like, did I do it wrong? Did I mark the wrong chunk? So I went back to the same website that I used to try to find the slime chunk in the first place, and turns out, yep, this is not a slime chunk. So that means this hole is useless. I guess we'll finish it, and maybe we'll cover it up and put like a gazebo or something on top of it, and maybe we'll try to find some way to build something in here so it wasn't a complete waste of time. And also, I mean, I got some materials. I've actually gotten a lot more iron than this. I've just cooked up some of it. And yeah, tons of blocks and stuff. This isn't even all of it. I've put a lot of it back in these chests over here. But, yeah, I have to actually mark out a real spawn chunk and dig around that. Oh man, we're gonna have to dig a whole nother hole, guys. Alright, so we've actually got it marked out now, and this is actually, I don't know why I do this to myself, but this is a double slime chunk. So it is 2 chunks right next to each other that spawn slimes. So I'm actually gonna dig out twice the size of the hole we did just now. So this is gonna be crazy, because I've done so much digging this video. The recording of this video has taken place over the course of like a week, which is nuts, but it's fine. I want to get a slime farm, and this is gonna be the area. So we're gonna have to start digging out, and I gotta figure out what I want to do here again, because the hole I want to dig out, we want the spawns there, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I want to leave a 4-block space between where the spawning platforms will be and where the wall will be, because that's where they're going to fall down to. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make it 5 just for fun, because why not dig out more? Yeah, so I'm going to put a box again around this whole thing, and then we are going to start digging. You know, guys, I'm starting to think that this slime farm might not happen this episode. This is gonna take a really long time to dig yet another gigantic hole in the middle of nowhere. Actually, let's use some of this dirt to just sort of fill things in here, get rid of this water. But yeah, I don't know if, I don't know, it depends on how fast I get this done. I guess now that I have the skeleton farm and I have 2 of each tool and everything, maybe we'll get it done. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see the progress we make. I just wanted to throw that possibility out there. Alright, guys. I think we are gonna give up for today. At least, for today's video. We're probably not gonna finish this. Actually, we're definitely not gonna finish this by today's video. Let me just show you how far we've gotten so far. We want to go all the way down to Y level 5, and we are at Y level 32, so I still have lots to do. As you see, I'm up to 80 levels with all the tool repairing that I'm doing. But I guess I am gonna dig this out by the beginning of next episode, and next episode we'll start off by just finishing this place up. That way we have slime just continuously spawning and collecting while we're doing other things. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!